Why?
Let me ask you a question. Why do you think XRP still exists?
Because they have a great marketing team and a lot of money.
What do you think a lot of money from?
From selling their coin and their ICO, their initial offering, right? I mean,
listen, the XRP army care as much about their token as the Bitcoin army cares about theirs. It's just that simple.
It has gotten very tribal.
All crypto is tribal. Listen, I got a Bitcoin tattoo.
Do you still have your Terra Luna tattoo?
I got a Bitcoin tattoo right there. I got it at 20,000.
Do you still have your Terra Luna?
I got a Terra Luna tattoo there. These are tribal communities. And I used to be more of like, well, Bitcoin's digital gold and everything else needs a utility, right? Just like there's gold on the periodic table, the other 113 elements only have value because there's a utility, right? We use copper for stuff, right? That's why it's valuable. And I realized that was misguided thinking. What created Bitcoin and created this crypto movement was this breakdown in trust in the world. People don't trust religions. They don't trust governments. It started in 08, right? I mean, Satoshi wrote the paper post 08. And if you just graph trust, since we started this journey, it's one directional, straight down. And so I get why Michael loves Bitcoin because that's his community. And I love Bitcoin too. But it's beyond a financial asset. It's a religion. It's a tribal movement. And it's the same thing that you're seeing. And I mean, look, Cardano has a $8 billion market cap and you can shit on Cardano and you get death threats. There's a community that cares about Cardano enough that it's kept up a valuation that defied most people's logic, right? XRP, Brad Garlinghouse has done an amazing job of creating, and I asked him a few times, I think, where does this XRP army come from? And he said, I'm not even sure. Like, they care about this thing. I mean, when they went through that lawsuit, this guy, Doug Deaton, what was it, not Doug, who was the guy, Deaton? The lawyer, then he ran for
John Deaton. Yeah.
John Deaton.
Yeah, he was on the show.
That guy was literally tweeting 9 times a day, fighting this case in court. He didn't even know the guys at Ripple originally. This was part of his community, and he thought this was an injustice done to his community. And so I think one of the things that crypto has added to investing in general is the idea that community is valuable.
Help.
Okay.
Investing. Don't know what to do, what it is, but I need help. I need help.
Okay, so I would recommend, so me personally, I have 1.3 million in XRP. So right now it's about $2 and something cents, but the community knows that when I know it will bump up to $10, I'm going to be basically set for life. So I would highly recommend buying XRP. Why are you crying?
What the hell did you just say?
XRP.
I couldn't even understand what X could even stand for.
It doesn't stand for anything. It's just like, XRP doesn't stand for anything like explicitly. It's just like
I'm screwed. Crypto men, come this way. Help me.
just put money into XRP and then you're set for life.
Put my money in it.
Or just spend it all, whatever you want to do.
Well, will the IRS come after me if I, they won't come after me if I do that?
You haven't paid taxes in 2 years, so they're going to come after you anyway.
Not if I had my money in this XPR stuff.
I really think XRP could hit $10,000.
XRP definitely could hit $10,000. BlackRock is about to buy $9 trillion worth of XRP.
That's insane. Soulface, what do you think, bro?
Oh yeah, definitely 1,000% XRP is about to hit $10,000, especially because of them going after the SWIFT banking system.
Okay, Kay, what do you think, bro?
Without a doubt, XRP to 10 bands, and the reason is XRP has intrinsic value. Bitcoin doesn't.
Okay, Mark, what do you think?
XRP $10,000? No question.
Okay, cool. Luke, what do you think?
Absolutely. Wisdom Tree just recently filed an ETF. It's going to go berserk.
Okay, cool. Sage, what do you think, bro?
I think XRP could 100% hit $10,000 simply if they just take over the SWIFT banking system, which will put their market cap well over 1.2 quadrillion.
I love playing craps, and I will readily admit the craps table is infinitely more entertaining when there is at least one black man at the craps table, because the shit they say when they shoot dice is so much more creative. Like, let's say the point's 9. All right, white guy will get the dice, be like, all right, looking for a 9. Give me 5, 4, 6, 3. 5, 4, 6, 3. Give me a 9. Yeah. Some lame shit like that. Black dude will get the dice, be like, all right, point's 9. That's Nina. Nina from Pasadena. The once and still ain't seen it. Where you at, bitch? Nina. Are you kidding me with this shit?
Do something called investing.
Oh,
this started with Papa John's Pizza years ago. He dropped the N-bomb years ago, and the stock of Papa John's plummeted on pure emotion. People are like, oh, it's terrible. People still like the pizza. The fundamentals didn't change. So I just bought the shit out of the stock. 2 days later, it was right back where it was.
Ooh, that's a smart move.
And I call it investing because of that. So I look for these emotional drops in stock. So the other day with the Cracker Barrel thing, it's like, no one really gives a shit about the rebranding. So the stock plummeted.
So I'm
a little money in 2 days. It wasn't a big hit, but $2,000 in 2 days. I pulled out. It went back down. I'm like, fine. Investing works, people.
It's socially, what you just said was abhorrent, but fiscally wise.
Yes, I'm fiscally racist.
Pretty wise.
Just put in 30% of your entire portfolio into this meme coin, which is pretty much held by snipers.
Who are the snipers? Go get the snipers. Go arrest the snipers.
We don't know who they are, but they're dumping on you. Do you want to sell here, Mr. Expert, or what should we do?
What? I don't even know how to sell. I've never sold in my life.
Well, what we can do is we can monitor what the whales are doing.
What the?
If the whales are selling...
Now there's whales involved. What the hell are you talking about? Can you guys speak to me a bit on English?
Okay, so we have influencers, insiders, whales, snipers.
If we buy 5 RMs, okay, it's so much easier to move them around than art.
We can't move the money, Louis.
Papa, it's just so much simpler to be buying watches as opposed to art pieces.
Watches, art. I don't understand what you are saying. What
Louis,
don't
talking
you
about
anything?
the putain money laundering issue that
money
we have.
Louis! We are not a drug cartel. We don't do money laundering.
No, I not money. I meant tax avoidance.
Tax avoidance. Ah, man, ça va. Okay. Buy the watches. Okay, I didn't know what you meant. Why you don't say what you mean?
Imagine selling now. Honestly, man. Fucking imagine it. Looking at your fucking kids in the eyes and being like, you know what? I'm real sorry, my youths. Daddy fucking went and got a sex change. You know what I mean? No more big dick. Daddy got a fat pussy now, cause you're a fucking weakling. Fuck that, man. I can't look my children in the eyes knowing that daddy fucking sold on dumps. On fucking dumps, man. You fucking idiots. Who the fuck is selling? I don't know anyone selling. My team ain't selling. I know bag hunters ain't fucking selling. Gem hunters ain't selling. So who the fuck is selling? Michael Saylor buying. Grayscale buying. Elon Musk on the Tesla cash flow fund is buying. So who the fuck is selling? I tell you who's selling. Little weekend pussios that didn't even fucking want to be in this game anyway. Didn't understand it. I'm in it for the tech. Fuck off, mate.
Nobody knows about that fucking degenerate life when you're fucking down 40,000 and you battle the fuck back. You say, you know what? I'm a fucking strong, independent man. And you're not gonna tell me I should go to bed. I'm gonna battle the fuck back. And I'm gonna fucking get my money back. And guess what? I got my motherfucking money back. That's right.
But when you go all in on something, I would say that does take conviction. Now, your conviction might be.
How many chairs are you sitting on right now?
One.
Are you all in on the chair? The point really is you put on one pair of glasses. You've got one pair of AirPods right now. You're looking at me through one screen. You're using one microphone. That's a one microphone. Like, you trust it? Is that conviction? Seems kind of scary. Why don't you diversify? Why don't you use 10 microphones? The point really is things in your life. Do you drive in 10 cars at the same time or one car at one time? Do you drive down one street? Aren't you afraid that you're driving down one street? Do you take a different way? You know? So my point really is, if you're you get on one airplane, are you convicted? You put your entire family on the one airplane, aren't you afraid? There is no...
What's going on, you guys? It is Dollar Cost Crypto here with Ask Me Anything 128. Treasury season is upon us, man. Why don't you use 10 mics? What's up, G's? In the twilight, or I should say in the, as the sun is rising upon the day that Canelo will fight. That's funny, man. What's going on, you guys? Let's see who's in the chat right now, man. We got Funk Master Hex with the first spot, man. DCC is the place to be. That's damn right, man. What's going on, brother? Damien Hui Hui. Teeny Tiny says hi. What's going on? Rodrigo Sauce. That's right. Ivan from New Mexico. What's up, G? What is this? Jose, vamonos. What's up, man? Nima be chillin'. What's up, man? Loading. El Bigfoot, man. Mark C, man. Ye ask and ye shall receive. What's going on, man? Crypto Crossfire, man. We got the homies in today, man. Shout out to everybody. Ricky Romero. Morpheo, I guess. Sure. Little Josh. What's up, G? The real CDC, I guess. And yeah, man, who else we got here? XRP gang, let's go. That's funny. WX liquidity, that's right. 10 bands, 10 banks, King Louis, man. But yeah, like he's like, I'm rooting for Crawford, but I'm picking Canelo. Yeah, I'm going for Canelo too, man. It's just funner, bro. I mean, like, it's just funner. But if I were to say, like, I would love to see it around like round 6 or 5. But yeah, later rounds is usually when people can make some mistakes, or it's either really fast or at the end, basically. And yes, investing is the way, man. What's going on? Good morning, man. Finally catch you live, man. Yeah, man. Usually Saturdays are a little earlier for me and stuff like that. I've been trying to go earlier, but what I hit today, chest day today. Today I skipped the incline and went all decline and stuff, but what I might end up doing is just going back to doing incline, and then on the next day hit some decline and stuff. That's where I feel the decline so much better, because you're already like sore as fuck from the first day, and damn, that decline bench and shit. Like I'm usually kind of hitting it for, like, I'm just doing a lot of negatives when I'm doing that, so it's like I'm usually doing like 275, maybe like 285, given in that range there and stuff like that. I don't want to hit 3 plates unless I got a spotter, even on decline and stuff. But did I put a bet in? No, I didn't put a bet in, man. No, man. I just put that money in the market. That's what I did, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I did.
Look, Clarence, mate, it doesn't matter how many times we get beat down. What matters is that we get the fuck up
and we keep fucking trying. You're right, Donny. Now, who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Who the fuck are you, mate? I'm Clarence Claymore. Say it with your fucking chest. I'm Clarence Claymore. Show me what you got, mate. Take that. Fucking touch me, cunt. Fuck, mate. We got a lot of work to do.
So the market's doing pretty good right now. Here, let me full screen this real quick. Bam. There we go. We got Bitcoin that touched about $116,000. It just went slightly below right now. Ethereum, same thing, hit like 47. It's at 46 right now. So we're doing pretty good. We're chugging along. Obviously, Ethereum is like $100 and some change away from its all-time high of $4,800. But alt season really starts around $5,200 Ethereum sustained. Even XRP is at $3. Tether is still at $1. Solana is the interesting one, you guys. I think Solana season in the meme side has started. We're at 240, you guys. Solana season has started. BNB is doing great. I mean, obviously it's like $900. Isn't it crazy to see like BNB where it started? If I remember correctly, I think every token costs like 20 cents, if I remember right, or like 50 cents. I could probably look. It's so insane. But I never got into the BNB back in the day just because like it was just what price did it start at? 10 cents. Yeah, 10 cents. God damn. 10 cents to $900. My geez. But yeah, like I was in 2016, but I was not playing around with any of that stuff. I was pretty basic bitch in 2016. I was, barely using like Coinbase and stuff. I didn't really start playing around with like altcoins outside of Coinbase until like kind of like early first quarter of late first quarter, kind of like March, April. Started playing on the altcoins side and stuff like outside of Coinbase. Nobody's still in profit. That's right. I can tell the cut's working. Yeah, man, the cut's doing really well, man. I weighed myself the other day. I'm 255 pounds. It fluctuates sometimes because, like, if you don't go to the bathroom in the morning, you always want to weigh yourself in the morning. Always weigh yourself in the morning and stuff. But sometimes you just don't feel like going to the bath. Going number 2 or taking a piss and shit. Your weight can be a little higher than sometimes it can fluctuate like 2 pounds or something like that. But yeah, man, the cuts are coming in, man. God damn, dude, I get pumps, man. But yeah, I'm probably going to slow down the cut around maybe 240 flat, maybe 242, somewhere around there. See where I'm at. If I still haven't lost too much strength and I'm losing mostly fat instead of muscle and stuff, I'm hitting all my protein numbers pretty good. But if I start noticing stuff, I'm still giving myself a little bit of a refeed just to make sure. And the carbs really, really help, especially on which day do I need the carbs more? Like sometimes depending if you're feeling off that day, like really, like it's probably the carbs. EHEX or PHEX, just wondering. Honestly, both, but I have a very big bag of EHEX and I've got a very nice bag of PHEX as well. I always just say, man, I like a 70-30 split. I think that's pretty good. 70% PHEX, 30% EHEX in the dollars, right? And you get a decent amount. You're not going to miss out on either one, and I think that's a great way, Have I incorporated fasting with the cutting cycles? Yeah, I mean, I'm really not eating much in the morning, but like to tell the truth, like I'm watching my macros pretty carefully. So like if I'm hungry, like I've added a lot of boiled eggs to the diet. I have some protein shakes, but I also have the actual scooping protein shakes as well. But this brand right here, Lean Body, is actually a really good protein shake. Actually, I got it actually right here at I found out about it at what's called a Powerhouse Gym. Yeah, somebody asked like, what time is it in Las Vegas? It's like 2:40 in the afternoon, dog. But let's see. I've incorporated fasting. 21 was my best year. Finally achieving one from 10 months. I'm 5'10". Yeah, that's pretty good, man. I'm doing like, for me, it's like, I'm like, what? I'm 6'1", maybe 6'2" on a good day. Was it 282 to Like that's that for me. Like that's my stats right there. Like I started like 6'1", 282 pounds down to 255 right now. So yeah, I can only get hungry if I exercise. No, well, sort of. I mean, eventually you will get hungry or boredom will hit you up with gremlin or whatever the fuck you call it. But yeah, man, lean is law. Like there's actually a really good video. Like I don't know if I get copyright strike if I want to show you guys. If you guys want me to show it, like tell me if you guys want me to. I will show it to you guys. But I'd have to the chat would have to agree on it and stuff. It's not crypto related, but it is halo effect related in a way. You know, it's like it's very, very important, you know, to life and stuff, you know, get as lean as you can. I mean, I bulked enough. I see why most people don't have it. It takes so much discipline and consistency. Yeah, it does take a lot of discipline and consistency, man. As well as if you're not in like basically or TRT or taking some sort of like peptides or what is that shit they call like the fake natties use? SARMs. SARM goblins. Yeah. SARM goblins. Yeah. That's so funny. But yeah, SARM goblins, which is basically like a homie told me about it, and I was like, "What?" And then I started looking into it and shit. So basically, it's basically dorks who are afraid to take fucking steroids or whatever or needles, so they take a bunch of pills. Basically, that's like off-brand steroids that weren't really approved or weren't like hit off of like FDA ban lists and stuff because like they were like runoffs of other stuff, which is pretty funny. Bro, I thought this was a crypto channel, dog. This is my channel. It is a crypto channel. It's about everything. It's about money, health, wealth, and mindset, basically. So, but we mostly focus. I mean, we're 80% crypto, but I mean, this is my ship. I say whatever I want, you know. As a matter of fact.
Let me suck them titties, baby. Oh, yeah. Let me suck them titties, baby. Let me suck them titties, baby. I know. Suck them titties on the west side. Suck them titties on the breast side. Best. I know what it's like, baby. Yeah, I know what it's like, baby. See some titties in the club, you know what I'm saying? And I got one thing to say to you, baby. Let's get them fucking titties talking about the fucking club, girl. Come on.
I have heard that actually, Eric. Try to be 10% and live in Norway. I moved, so I moved to Thailand. Yeah, the less fat you have, the more colder you are, basically. That's hella funny, dude. I would imagine. My God. Yeah, but like the thinner you are, the more you basically get colder. Basically, your hands are colder, hands and feet are colder. I haven't experienced that yet. I'm still got like some fat on me for sure. Draco Twan and the realest and funniest crypto channel. That's for sure, man. The realest and the funniest, basically. Is making $60 an hour good enough to live in New York? You could. It's just really going to depend on your rent. Because like New York is I think New York might be the most expensive, basically, for just living normal and stuff. But it's gonna be 60. That 16 hours is very good. If you own your own business, you can play around with like tax numbers. You can find ways to cut, save on taxes and stuff. But if it's like an actual job, you're getting paid $60 an hour. You're gonna get. I mean, basically count that down to you're making probably like $40 or $39 an hour when you're keeping it. Especially New York taxes are fucking ridiculous. Really high. They're on par with California. That's all you need to know. It's really going to come down to your rent, boogeyman. It's really going to come down to your rent. If you can find a place that's close to your work or like, and I don't know if it's remote or whatever, but like if you can find a place that you're okay living with and you're okay with the town, you can do very well there. But like if you just choose a really crazy place and the rent's ridiculous, you're gonna be underwater, dog. For most people, it's your rent or your mortgage that it's your biggest expense besides pussy. So what's the reason why Palomos is canceling operations? Basically, there's no video games launching right now. So if basically 2 weeks ago, I think Charlie reported on it. Here, I can even pull it up actually. Sandbox went under. And I think even most people don't even know about it. Like I didn't hear about it until the other day. I was like, what? Like Sandbox is up right now. Sandbox is no longer running anymore. I think you maybe could go to the video game site, but as a company, it kind of stopped working basically. So it got absorbed. The company went under. The company went under 2 weeks ago and got absorbed by Animoku Games, and they're going to convert this into a basically like a pump.fund basically. So I think most people just don't. I mean, it's so funny today. It's up today, but it's probably liquidity pools. But like, that's fucking funny as fuck. But it's up right. It's 32 cents right now. It's still worth $800 million, and it went under basically. So, because Sandbox went under, you had 30 other video games that went under as well. They're basically, I think 10 of them are moving their launch to like middle of 26 to 27, and the rest of them just went under. Shrapnel's one of the games. Shrapnel's like no longer going to launch in 26. I think they're launching in 27, which is insane. So they're all the video game companies they had contracts with. They're not launching. So they're the way the company makes money is that they rent out like video game assets, kind of like a sort of like a car rental service in a way, or like or like you can rent out the NFT assets and stuff. And basically, like, there's just nothing. So they're just going to cease operations right now until like video games get popping, basically, because it's like they're just hemorrhaging cash if they just stay open. So that's kind of what's happening right now. And in terms of the token, dog, don't buy the token. Like, don't buy it. So basically, no supply or no demand. Well, there's no supply, so there's no demand. Yeah, basically. Yeah, it's just like there's no games out right now. Like, I mean, like there's not enough demand on Illuvium to really make that much money. It costs them more to run it than it does just having it open. And then no one's really renting that much stuff right now because GameFi is not hot right now. So that's really what's going on. So I mean, look at Sandbox. Sandbox is literally one of the so look at Sandbox. Like, this is like one of the biggest games out here. I mean, look at that chart, dog. It's down in the shitter. I mean, look at least Illuvium's sort of still alive, but like, I mean, Illuvium's not gonna do shit until Ethereum goes crazy. And look at that. They're the exact same chart. Look at that. Look at this game. It's the same chart. These are some of the top biggest games out here, dog. Roland 5. Where's Miguel? I want to tell him some big news. Go ahead, dog. Anyway, $80 a week, $60 before taxes. Yeah, that's why I kind of said, like, realistically, depending where you live, you're probably like $39 an hour is probably what you keep, I would say, if you're earning like $60 an hour. And that's also being generous with 80 hours a week. Some people might only be able to do 40 or 50 maximum. Some people might not be, depending on the job, but some people might not be able to pull 80 hours, dog. So like you have to cut that even down more. So it's going to be like you're living with roommates. It just depends how much you want to live in New York, you know. I hope you're not just going to chase some coochie, you know. So buy what? Well, buy cryptos and shit. Sure. The thing with Sandbox, we don't have enough information, but we know it's going to get turned into sort of it's going to get turned into like a pump.fund sort of thing, but we don't know what's going to happen with it yet. So there's a risk reward there and stuff, but I'm not touching it right now. But I mean, it could do well. It could do well. Animoku, they're not going to let it go. The IPs work, but like the CEO got absorbed into Animoku Games, and they fired a bunch of staff and shit. So like, yeah, the Sandbox collapse was not good for the GameFi. Yeah. So who's smarter, the guy who lets it hemorrhage or the guy that shut it all down to fight another day? Well, I mean, it all depends. It's like things could. I mean, if you don't know I mean, right now things are about to get bullish and stuff. I think it would have been for me. I would have probably told him to like see what happens by the end of the month and see like how crazy things are going. But the thing is GameFi needs we need to be in a really big run. So it may have been the right decision, but I don't know. You know, like it's just kind of like at the end of the day, like I mean, like they had a lot of employees and stuff. So it's like I think you know, yeah, I think in certain countries where they have employees, if they work for you for over a year, you have to pay them 2 months no matter what. So like, you know, kind of what happens. Michael is like, if you read this, you don't like men. You like men? I don't know. Whatever. That's funny. Renaissance man, that's such a good question. Do you think there will be a short-term? Do you think there should be short-term rate cuts? Dip before the rate cuts? I think there will be very slightly, but I mean, I don't like saying priced in, but I think it's going to be more buy the news than, you know, buy the rumor, sell the news and stuff on it, because we already had the dip. I mean, we've been in a dip already, and so this is kind of like a slight recovery dip. I think the market believes there's going to be a cut, but doesn't really believe it's going to be a cut, if that makes sense. But if the bond market basically lowering, you know, yield on the 10 years, and basically, I mean, just about everything, all the yields went down significant and stuff. So alt season starts next week. Basically, yeah, like honestly, it starts in about I'd say about 6 days on Wednesday, I believe, which is pretty crazy. Also, hey, on September 19th, we'll be live on Fresh and Fit and stuff. So shout out to the boys. We're launching the crypto mindset course on the 19th. And we're going to be back on Fresh and Fit on the 22nd for Money Mondays, man. That Monday opened on the 22nd. Gold. And Doge is looking good. You guys are right, man. Like, look at this. Doge is looking very nice. We're at 29, almost 30 cents. I'm very happy. My Doge bags is heavy, and they happy. So get the CMC, of course. Yeah, we're going to do the cash out course as well. The cash out course is more advanced training, and I think we're going to have a bundle for it and stuff like that. But like the cash out course is going to be pretty much for so this cash out course, we're going to cover you guys until like the beginning of the next CMC. So it's going to cover you guys for October, November, December, and probably January as well. So like we might not launch the next crypto mindset course until February or something like that. So we're going to cover you guys for the next 4 months, which is really, really cool, as well as the crypto mindset course in the Citadel. But like we always take care of our guys in the you know, was the first one we ever did with the first one we ever have done in the cash out course was last quarter. And basically everyone's going to jump back in, which is really cool. So like I think we're going to end up having a good October. We're going to have a decent amount in November. There's going to be 2 interest rate cuts that happen. One happens in 6 days. Another one happens. 4 days, actually. What am I talking about? Yeah, in 4 days. Yeah, the interest rate cut happens on next Wednesday. And we have another one that happens, I believe, on the 29th, actually. Let's look. Yeah, October 29th. So it's very likely we're going to get 2 rate cuts. There's 2 rate cuts planned in. It could happen in December. That is a possibility, but it's more than likely. I think we're going to get 2 back-to-back rate cuts, and they're probably going to let December go. But if they did another one in December, oh, beautiful. And I think the money printing operation is going to start, and we're going to start seeing some movements. This is going to help the stock market. It's going to help crypto out. Real estate, I believe it's actually going to end up being a little bit of a net negative. There's a lot of refinancing, but like the cuts aren't going to be big enough. It's going to the cuts that are going to be significant are going to be in 26, basically, which is really cool. Yeah, if the Fed doesn't cut rates, are gay, very gay, very gay. Yeah, and if you guys have any questions, super chat away. I will answer them, but I will answer them a little bit later. You know, during the thing and stuff like that. So, yeah. So today's stream is all about. Let's see here. It's all about treasury companies, right? Like we have treasury companies for Bitcoin. We have treasury companies for Ethereum. There's going to be one for XRP at some point. God help them. Solana, there's going to be treasury companies for Solana coming up. Dogecoin, I believe. Basically, a lot of the legacy assets are getting them. I think there's Litecoin's getting one. Chainlink just got one. I mean, you name it. They're building it. AVAX is getting $1 billion one. I think Litecoin got $100 million one. That's kind of backed by Charlie Lee. I mean, you look at Litecoin. Litecoin is going to have an ETF pretty soon. The Litecoin Doge and Hedera one was supposed to be live on 9/11. They pushed it back another couple days. So maybe they're saying possibly the 15th, or they go until like October 12th, basically. So, damn, son. What if it's a 50 basis point cut on Wednesday? Very good. They need to. The jobs numbers have been terrible. The revisions have been terrible. 1 million jobs just got deleted because they were basically fake. There was a fake 1 million jobs that were added by the Biden administration. I bet you if they look further, there was more fake jobs. So there was a lot. The jobs data was very cooked. Surprise, surprise. Surprise, surprise. But yeah. I mean, like for a long time, it's felt like this.
Sir? Sir, are you listening to me, sir? Sir, I'm talking to you. Sir, are you aware?
Are you aware that we're entering kind of an alt season right now? And it's mostly backed up by the big coins, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, Solana especially, Binance, Dogecoin, Cardano, Tron, Chain. I mean, literally, it's really the top coins all running this shit, basically. Sui, Avalanche, let's go, Hedera, Litecoin. I mean, Litecoin's even pumping. Oh, look at that. Even Hedera's pumping. Kronos is going to get one as well. Kronos got a huge I mean, out of all the minor ones besides Ethereum and Bitcoin, I think Kronos has the second largest in commitments, or the third most in commitments and purchases and stuff, which is really, really big. Fake money, fake jobs, why not? Arby's, right? I'm really bullish, man. So the government lies to us? Yes. The government lies. The government lies. You know, they want you guys complacent. I mean, like, you know, that's how they keep control. Every time something bad happens, magically there's a rap beef or there's some bullshit or just distractions. Like, you think the world governments around the planet aren't fucking freaking out over Nepal, over them overtaking their government? And then what'll happen is they'll bring some whore up like this.
Taking loads again. Got pregnant cause she's taking loads again. Don't know the daddy cause it could be one of 10. Got a due date cause she's taking loads again. Taking loads again. Had too many lovers, now she'll have a baby. Getting help from friends. All those men ran to her, now they're running away. Still she's always taking loads again.
Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves built America. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you.
Work's been such a drag.
I hate my boss.
I worked quintuple overtime with no pay.
Man, y'all still working?
Yeah.
Oh, in this economy, camera? Are you kidding with inflation?
We get it.
Let daddy talk. Like, y'all still gotta clock in?
Oh, yeah. I'm just counting down the days till we start our OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Hey, you're doing it with me.
No, we already have a contract. Man, I've been telling y'all to tap into this crypto, man. The good old digital currency.
Would you let him explain?
Man, I'm talking about I'm making millions. You provide me the lifestyle I deserve. I've been doing crypto since 2019.
2019? What the f*** have I done with my life the past 5 years?
I told y'all should have tapped in back then.
Could have been long-term investors, but we're just low-life imbeciles. We're letting ourselves down, guys.
I'm saying, like, how would you feel? You never got to work another day in your life. I didn't know you were a motivational speaker, Paul. You spend your time however you want to.
Well, obviously, a majority of our time would go to you. Yeah, pretty much all of it.
And more money than you ever dreamed of.
Hey, Daddy-O, you know you gotta sell a course, right? Yeah. Oh, Professor Papa.
It ain't too late.
Hey, guys, let's put up our whole life savings into this. Yes! Great idea.
Oh, man. Did the death of Charlie Kirk affect crypto? No, not in the slightest. A little bit of meme coins were created, but no. I mean, I think it possibly maybe had downstream effects in terms of more people taking it seriously. In terms of fuck, man, we need some money outside the system, basically. But no, it didn't really affect crypto. But crypto is going to be used by everybody in a way. You know, if you tell minorities about investing, you change their life. They're going to tell you to shut the fuck up. What? Well, I mean, I try to help everybody. I mean, it isn't like I'm only helping black people. I'm an Asian only streamer. If it ain't white, it ain't right. Always bet red, because black steals your money.
I love playing craps, and I will readily admit the craps table is infinitely more entertaining when there is at least one black man at the craps table, because the shit they say when they shoot dice is so much more creative. Like, let's say the point's 9, all right? White guy will get the dice, be like, all right, looking for a 9. Give me 5, 4, 6, 3. 5, 4, 6, 3. Give me a 9. Yeah. Some lame shit like that. Black dude will get the dice, be like, all right, point's 9. That's Nina. Nina from Pasadena. The once and still ain't seen it. Where you at, bitch? Nina. You kidding me with this shit?
Yeah, Nina from Pasadena. Fucked her once and I haven't seen her. Nina, baby. She. Dude, that's so funny, bro. I'm going to use that shit. I'm going to use that. I'm not black. I'm OJ. That's right, Andrew. I'm gonna use that at the craps tables next, man. I'm gonna be like Nina from Pasadena, baby. Fucked her once, haven't seen her, baby. Nina. I always say, "Come on, baby." Don't say maybe. Come on, shit. I legitimately say that at the craps table all the time. I'm very accurate on that. I'm a little more expressive than I guess some of the whites out there. But I don't go like. But there's some black people. But black people on the craps table, bro, they be magical, bro. You know the best shooters, bro? I'll tell you this. I have figured it out. Besides a person that's never shot before, right? Usually it's a girl that's never shot before, like beginner's luck. I've seen guys who never shot before do good. They're more 50-50, but like girls who don't know what they're doing first time they shoot, they roll usually very decent. But the best shooters, I mean, hands down, the best shooters that I've seen on tables consistently are black women, without a fucking doubt. I got to give the flowers where they're at, bro. Like, I've seen so many black ladies on the table. They fucking can shoot, dogs. Like, oh, Maribel's going to shoot? Shit. I'm fucking pressing my bets up. It's so true, dog. It's so... Oh, we were on the craps... I was on the craps table like a week ago with Charlie. And damn, bro. Nina from Pasadena was shooting, bro. My God, man. But they're more consistent because they're very they're methodical with it. Like in craps, when you're shooting, some people say it doesn't matter. Like, all right, like, shut up. But like, usually if you're rolling decent roll, you do the same variables. If you fucking like scratch your nose, I mean, it's very very like schizo like that in a way. But like you're like, damn, I keep rolling good. So you're like, all right, put 6s on the top. The 2s or the 5s were towards me. Scratch my nose. Hit my hand on the things, dry my hands, grab the dice, turn my wrist, pa, and you're like, oh, and like literally, but like, even if it's worthless, it's worth it just because you're doing you're the consistency of like, doom doom doom, doom doom doom. White dudes on the craps table when you hidden, they get all a little more animated than usual. No, they do. I mean, bro, the craps game is the funnest game in all the casino. It's because you're on the same team, unless you're one of those assholes. That's why I like playing crapless, because you can't bet the don't. Right there, motherfuckers. If you're rolling good, the whole table eaten. The whole table is eaten, motherfuckers. You roll, bro. The other day I rolled so fucking good, bro. Like, we hit all the numbers and shit. God damn. We're like, motherfucker. Like, bro, high five. Race relations fixed. I see racist white dudes hugging black guys. Yeah. I've seen it all, dog. Like,
how they legends, they doing podcasts. They said, we make more money than you, nigga. We sit here and make more money than you. I know you don't want to play the Cash App, open your bank account game on the phone when we see each other. I know you don't want to open your phones up and see how much niggas got in the account. You made $2 million.
I know you don't want no ATM battle, nigga.
Yeah, nigga don't want to, nigga, we make more money than you, nigga. You talking about, oh, they podcast. Nigga, because we getting chicken. We make more money than you. You better come when you want a job. We might got a job for you, nigga. Yo, Nick, did we throw you 25,000 bonus for nothing the other day? Throw it on Nick.
Just for nothing.
Throw it on Nick in the control room. In the control room. Put the camera on him. Throw the camera on him real quick. Nick, what we do you? Because
I mean, the economy's tough right now, man. That's why everyone's gambling. Everyone's gambling. Either you're fucking online gambling, or you think you're good at Texas Hold'em, or everyone's got the side hustle. You start a high hustle, bro. People need to make money out here, right? So everyone's either gambling, sports betting, or worse, parlaying. Unless you're GG, bro. I mean, most people's parlays do not hit. I've seen guys hit parlays, $50 parlays and shit. GG be doing like $300, $3,000 parlays that pay out like $15,000 to $45,000 and shit. Legitimately, I have multiple times. But you're either gambling, or sports betting, you're buying meme coins, you're doing something. If you just like, man, I don't have a side hustle right now, so I need to fucking speculate. That's what it is. Like, the economy's hard right now. Everyone's speculating and shit. This is why this is one of the recommendations I did at GameFi companies. Like, I told them, man, you need to make something where you can gamble on it, make it fun, but also like, I just destroyed my friend and I just took all his Pokemon. Or like, we're paying for pink slips, motherfucker. Or boom, me versus you. I'm taking a tenth of an Ethereum from you. Like, that's what it is. I'm in Texas, so gambling is taboo here. Yeah, move states, dog. I mean, honestly, I don't like how Texas does their. I hopefully they fix this. And DeSantis is talking about getting rid of property taxes in Florida. I'm a connector of dots. Okay, a little bit of a. That's Josh Hamilton is right, man. This channel is called DCC, not Capitulate Crypto. But legitimately, right? I connect dots, sometimes harebrained, sometimes, but like I try to connect dots. Blackstone selling all their properties in Florida, other than maybe Miami area. And a lot of other real estate companies are selling a lot of their property out there, mostly because, I mean, the price, they're in profit on some of these properties or underwater. And then another thing is like, it's getting harder and harder to get insurance for flooding. Then DeSantis is over here talking about getting rid of property tax. I don't know. Like, something in me is just telling me, like, is there a storm coming? Like, I don't know. Like, people, Jacksonville. If you live in Jacksonville, Florida, you guys, man, be fucking careful, dog. I feel like something's happening. Like, property taxes are such a bullshit. You don't own your property. You really do. Like, don't pay your property taxes. See how fuck they take you. It took you 30 years to pay off that house. Your parents missed a year and some change of property taxes. They take your house away. That is bullshit. I don't know. I hope I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm going to be right on that. There's a storm brewing for Florida. Hope I'm wrong, but like, I don't want people to lose their house and die and stuff, but who the fuck knows? They're cloud seeding. And, they can cloud seed. All that conspiracy theory shit, they're changing the weather and they can cloud seed. Yes, they can cloud seed. Yeah, fucking Saudi Arabia does it every once a week to make it rain, dudes. Trust that the insurance company did their research. Absolutely, I know they have. Yeah. The actuaries are what really moves the world in the finance game when it comes to government and insurance companies. You think Newsom is going to win in 2020? No. Fuck that faggot. You talking about California, Newsom? California's governor? I hope he doesn't. Yeah, direct energy weapons. That's real, bro. You think like all the satellites we put up there, right? You can just send 5 satellites. You can send 5 fucking orbital things up there with fucking SpaceX or whatever their Falcon Heavy. You install some sort of laser directional weapon. It's not that difficult. I mean, it's difficult, but it's not that hard. They can do it. The fires in California. Like, I'm fully convinced, man. We got to paint our roofs blue, dog. Whatever that specialized blue is, so your fucking house doesn't burn down. If there's fires everywhere, not advice right here, but like what I've seen from all the videos is you install a bunch of hoses and sprinklers on the top of your house and just have them just leave them on. Crawford by KO, yeah, I think Crawford by KO. So I believe somewhere probably like 5th or 6th round, but that's just what I feel in my gut and my heart and stuff. But I think if it's very likely it's probably gonna be later round or it'll just go the distance. I'm scared with the judges. The judges are a bunch of retards. From what I've seen on videos and stuff, what people told me about the judges and stuff, their backgrounds, they've called some fucking ridiculous fights and shit where like, you know, it should never have been a draw, or like the guy who just got beat up the whole fight and got dropped a million times is still like, I think the judges are cooked. Like if it goes the round, they're gonna give it to Crawford. I don't know how. You know, because Crawford is not better than Mayweather, and like Canelo has fought Mayweather, and that was early in Canelo's career and stuff. It was actually, I mean, it was humbling, but it made him a better boxer, you know, because he learned like, holy shit. And that, I mean, it made him a much better boxer, right? But you know, he does fight flat-footed and stuff, but that's just because he likes the power punch. Canelo's like a hometown fan. He'll get the favorite judges. No, I think it's going the opposite way. I think they're gonna get. I think they're giving it to fucking like. I think they're gonna give it to Crawford, dog. He always has Vegas. Yeah, it's true, but I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. It seems cooked a little bit, but like, this is why like the best way to win is by TKO or KO, man. There's no way for them to juice it, basically. If Canelo loses, I'm getting back my baby mama, dog. Daddy wasn't there. Damn, dog. Oh, man.
You've got women and faggots on one side, and you got real niggas on the other. Real niggas. Real men, real guys with real balls. That's the difference.
That is the difference, man. So we got a super chat here. Maybell Martinez, what's going on? For the $5 super chat. Is gaming sector dead, or should we rotate later in the cycle? How many X's are left in the cycle? Do you think it will end approximately? I think we're bleeding into 26. There's obviously going to be a 2025 top. There just always is. Like, doesn't matter if it's Olympic, but like there's at least going to be like, oh, Bitcoin topped right here at like I'd say a real number would probably be here. I think I wrote it down last time. Where's the number? Probably something like 138,000, 139,000, 140, somewhere in that range there. Like 138 to 140,000 is probably, it could be like the 25 top. And then I think we get a later top, or if things really go bananas, then we just ramp. Because if we're really topping in 25 as an example, then Bitcoin needs to at least go to like 160 to 200. Because if a 140 is like, you know, it's not much basically. So, is a gaming sector? I don't think it's dead, but it's just not going to. There's no hype for it, so like it's just limping along until something like we need everything to be pumping like crazy, money flowing everywhere, and then the games can take off a little bit. But you know, they've been suffering just like NFTs. Like NFTs are even deader than the gaming sector. But like there's going to be sort of an IP. Like I've been talking about on this channel for a while, that there's going to be sort of an IP thing. And hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, man. What the fuck you guys doing, man? I'm going live quite a lot and stuff, you know, in the next few days. We got Moon Gang on Monday and shit. I think it's gonna be on Charlie's channel, if I remember correctly. How many X's are left in the cycle? I think multiple X's and stuff, especially on the alts and stuff, especially on the big alts, the ones attached to like these treasury companies, as well as like just basically all the ones that got ETFs are gonna have many multiples, and then there's gonna be some underlying stuff that's going down. So that's pretty good. But yeah. Runes makes a run, yeah. Could there be an alt season after Bitcoin? That's usually what happens. Usually, you have about like 1/3 of coins top before Bitcoin, and then everything else tops after, including Ethereum. That's usually how it goes. Yeah. Are there any changes to your list of leaders and laggards? Not really, not much and stuff like that. I mean, there's always like new coins that are entering the list and stuff, but yeah, I think you know the Sonic's at its bottom right now. There's actually starting to be a lot of Twitter accounts talking about Sonic right now as an example. Oops. Sonic as an example. It's up a little bit. We just got the market makers back. So Winter Minute, the old market maker, they just got rehired back, which is pretty cool. Let me see if I can show you guys the book, the thing here. Let me find it. Okay. Here. Oh shit! I didn't even know I had that there. That's so funny. I'll show you guys in a minute. Let's see. Share screen. Riveting content. But so we have the assistant here. We have re-entered marketing, a market making contract with Winter Minute. This is the old market maker that they've had since it was FTM. We look forward to closely working with Winter Minute team and other market making partners to provide best liquidity landscape on and off chain for the S token. So very cool. So like they're still working with their current market maker, but they're now working with this one as well, which is pretty interesting. As well as, there's speculation that so DeFi chat here is like, I asked Hey Anon, which of course is obviously Hey Anon from Daniele, who are the top 3 market makers in crypto according to chain data. Be concise and short, right? Winter Minute's number 1. They're the largest. Pros, large traceable addresses, clusters on Ethereum, Solana, deep liquidity, tight spreads, consistent top dex share. Cons, centralization risk, occasional criticized for aggressive strategies. Why top 3 broad craze? Yeah, basically they've just been around forever and they're huge. Jump Capital is like the second biggest in the space, but they are a much bigger company than Winter Minute is. So Winter Minute's pretty much almost an exclusive kind of OTC / crypto market maker, but Jump Capital is a fucking huge player in the winter's coming. That's right. It's Winter Mute, not Winter Minute. No, I call whatever I like. I call everything what I do. This is my show, you guys. So if I want to, I'll call it Jump Capital. Jew Capital. Jewish fake out. But so Jump Capital, I mean, last I looked, they have like 4,500 employees. So I'm going off of memory here. So my memory, I think they have about 300 employees that work in crypto, and they're the second largest. And Jump Capital is actually a market maker for TradFi, and I don't think they're not the biggest market maker in TradFi, but they're a pretty they've been around for a long time, and so they have a lot of experience. They mostly are in stock market market maker, and they have their crypto division, which is now like the second largest, basically. If I can't bench more than Miguel, it don't matter. What? That's funny. That's funny. I actually have not tested my 1 rep max in forever. I don't know where I'm at. I'm probably like, are we talking incline or flat bench for like 1 rep maps? What counts more? Flat, I guess. Probably flat. Yeah. But anyway, I digress. So flat. Oh, flat. Yeah. So if I had to guess, I mean, I'm repping like 5 reps on like 315 right now. I am on a cut right now. I'd probably say 230. I mean 335, maybe 340 for like 1 rep, probably. But I wouldn't know. I would need a spot. My main problem is I think I'd be a lot stronger if on bench and shit if I just had a spotter, man. That's my main weakness right now. My whole thing is like sometimes they're just pencil neck motherfuckers. They're string beans or like girls and shit. And like Daphne, bring your concave ass over here. I need you to hold the bar for me. I'm gonna die. Daphne is gonna kill me. And then Leonard over there in the corner and shit, string bean capital, Soylent Green, is not going to save me. Never let a Wyndham spot you. Close your eyes and pretend there's a spotter. Ooh, nice, King. I'm 469 pounds for fat season. Oh, okay, that's funny. But yeah, Smith Machine. I have thought. Look, I'm not gonna lie to you. Obviously, Smith Machine's easier, but you can just go a little heavier, and then it kind of makes up for it. And then you're like, all right, cool. I have thought about a Smith Machine. I haven't done it yet. I have not touched a Smith Machine in 7 years. I have not touched a Smith Machine in 7 years. Maybe. I mean, well, there's a chance, but the main thing hard with the Smith Machine is that you're always fucking with the bench to find like what's the right pattern. And especially if you're new, you don't know what you're doing and shit. So you could be thinking like, oh, I'm benching correct, and you're actually going like you're doing some shit like this versus like, and then you're like, oh, this feels better, but then you're chicken arming and shit. Like, so you have to figure out like where the bar line is right. And that's actually one of the negatives of the Smith machine, but like you can dump it real quick. Like you can go boom and save your ass. And you're like, oh my God, I almost died right there, But if you do not do at least 3 plates, if you do at least 3 plates, I'm at 3. What? Well, I do 3 plates, actually. Yeah. But then after I do them, I usually then lower the weight down to like 275 and then wrap it out. Or if I'm feeling like this is my thing is as you get older and stuff, and then I'm still in prime time age and shit. Like I'm only getting like if you're working out, like you really don't top out strength wise until like 38 or 40. From what I've seen, at least like on most guys and stuff, you that's when you usually peak dad strength wise, like somewhere in your late 30s to early 40s. My Utes, strength wise. And then that's how it goes down from there. What do you think about Filecoin? I think it's a piece of shit. Terrible token. I don't know. Fuck that. No. I mean, if you're going to buy Filecoin, just dump all your money into Chainlink. It's safer. On your cut, do you track your steps? Yeah, of course I do. I'm always like when I'm in the forest and stuff, I turn around with like I have a big like branch and I just cover my tracks and stuff. But how do you do it? I have thought about buying shoes that walk in like that are like when my footprint's in the opposite direction, so it looks like I'm walking towards them or something, or I'm like, and they I walked in the opposite direction. But yeah, anyway, trend fixes everything. That is right. I mean, I have all the trend memes. I guess like a trend meme wouldn't be bad.
Anytime you have a question about anything in your life, Trendblown is the answer. Am I going to go on a cut? Trendblown. Am I going to go on a blast? Trendblown. Did I start a new job? Trendblown. Am I getting married? Trendblown. Am I getting divorced? Trendblown. Is my wife going into labor? Trendblown. Do I need to stay up all night and take care of my kid because my wife had a C-section? Trendblown. My dog died. Trendblown. What happened? I bought a new car. I'm nervous over the payment. Trendblown. I'm thinking about buying a new car. I don't know which car to buy. I'm concerned that the salesman might try to hustle me. Trendblown. Basically, any situation in life that you could possibly conceive of, Trendblown is the answer. So what did I turn to in my deepest, darkest days? Trendblown. That's what I did. I turned to Trendblown. When I was not being able to get more than 7 hours of sleep, when I was showing up to work a half-dead zombie, when I was coming home at night feeling cracked out and miserable and tired and not wanting to interact with my children and not wanting to do anything with my wife and just wanting to go to bed immediately after dinner, what did I do to resurrect myself from the coffin, from the grave? How did I rise again? Trendblown is the answer. Trendblown will bring you back from anything.
That is true. Oh, Marlon Gills, man. Shout out to the boy right here, man. I played college football. My max was 435 pounds. Damn, son. Very nice, man. So I'm guessing probably at like 20 years old to like 21. I'm at 40 now. I'm still strong, but not prime strong. Yeah. I mean, obviously injuries and then also breaks. But I know guys who never really stop going to the gym. They're fucking like, they just keep getting stronger, basically. But look at strongman. I think strongman's a good example of it. But like, obviously, they're doing performance-enhancing drugs, but still, they're still getting. But I think with the drugs and stuff, I think they're still like PRing in their fucking mid-40s, which is insane. Hope. But I would feel really bad for a guy right now in his late 30s right now. Like, if you're trying to just get into like shape and like skin down there's no, you can always do it. But like, man, like, it's harder and harder the older you get, I will get a 4-pound 4-plate bench. I think it's something I'm gonna work on basically over time, probably on the incline if I'm being honest. I know if I have a good spotter I could push it over time and stuff to get up to that point and stuff like that. But my cousin does strongman. He looks skinny but he's strong as fuck. Yeah, there's no excuses. Exactly. But let's get back to the crypto stuff. So yeah, that's Jump Capital. What the fuck? There we go. And then we have I'll follow them. What do I not? DWF Labs, Pros, High Bridge presence. Oh, that's good. Cross-chain liquidity, aggressive support for launches, meme coins, strong Solana footprint. Oh, that's good. Cons, repeated allegations of manipulation, wants trading, stable coin, depegging incident, governance controversies. Oh, fuck, that's funny. God damn. That was so funny. Am I following Jump? I think I'm following Jump, right? Oh, I'm not following Jump. There we go. That was funny. Cons, essentially scrutiny around bridge incidents, top 3. Yeah. At least there's no bridge incidents on Winter Minute, but damn, Jump's like, bridge incidents. You know, and then repeated allegations of manipulation. So yeah, they're definitely doing some fuck shit. And then stablecoin depeg incident, government's controversies. If you're not scamming, are you even trying? They say. That's so funny. I'm trying to cut weight. You know what? I will. You know what? I'm going to show you guys the video. I'm going to show you the video about like the Lena's Law stuff, but I'll do it a little bit later once we're a little bit more along on the stream. Okay. We just like justified massaging. I think it starting right now. I really do believe so. Now, obviously, on the initial cut, that could be a negative day, but I think by the 18th and 19th, we're cooking up and stuff, which is really nice, especially on the 22nd. The 22nd, I think all of Wall Street will figure it out. Like, okay, they've moved all their bond positions around. They're getting long again, or they're getting short and stuff, and they're getting long on the stock market, and they're starting to buy crypto. And then I think by like Money Mondays, the fucking market's going, dog. Like, fucking yeeting out here, bro. Fucking crazy. But I'll take this down right now. Boop. Well, actually, is there anything more I wanted to show you guys? Yeah. Okay. Let me bring this back up real quick. So I saved a bunch of stuff right here on the bookmarks and stuff. But Litecoin Magazine live now under ticker LITS, basically. So yeah, it's really cool. So Pharma rebrands to Light Strategies, adopting core strategy with an asset of $100 million in Litecoin. So Litecoin's out here making some moves. It's only gone up. I mean, from what I've seen, Litecoin's really only moved up about like $15, give or take. But like that's a pretty big move for Litecoin. Damn, man, that'd be cool if it goes to $1,000. I mean, right now, like the all-time high for a Litecoin, I think it's like $400 or $380 or $420. I remember seeing it at $420 on certain exchanges, but you know, they'll say 380 or whatever. Green, Miguel, you're early today, brother. Yeah, I know I am. I gotta watch the Canelo fight, dog. You want to know the real reason? Canelo fight.
Slaves built the pyramids. Slaves built the Parthenon. Slaves built America. Slaves, this is your song. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Thank you. Slaves. Slaves. This is your song. Thank you. Slaves. Slaves.
Peace and Laughter says, so they're going to pump Litecoin bags? Yes, they are. And I have some big legacy bags of Litecoin. I still have 2017 bags of Litecoin, dog. I got bags I've held on to since 2017. 16 technically, so 16. So, but let's count it as 17, a full year. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 9 fucking years, dogs. Am I going to the fight? We'll see. 9 years, dog. I'm ready, dog. I can wait another year, but I'm ready, dog. Damn, bro, just like an XRP. But I've traded it around. I've added to the position. So, like, I'm holding on to more Litecoin than I had in 2017 because I was able to trade back. I've taken some profits. I also one good trade I did is I sold a lot of my Kusama bags, like 80% of my Kusama bags, into Litecoin and stuff when it was still below $100 at the time. So, So I usually do take profits on my Litecoin at decent prices and stuff. I've actually sold. I've done really well. Like, I've done good on the pump and stuff. I took some profits on Litecoin, and then when the price went down, I rebought back in. So I've steadily added to the supply, just trading it. I haven't added too much capital. Other than the only capital I've really added in the last 9 years, besides like 2019, like in basically when Litecoin bottomed at $22, or here I could probably show you guys. Like it's probably one of my better. It saved my portfolio really back in the day. So like I didn't sell the top in 2017. It was my first cycle, so I didn't really, I didn't know what I was doing. I was kind of still new. Charlie's new too at the time, and so in terms of, let's just look at the timeline here from, let's say here to here. So Litecoin topped out in 2017 here at $360. That's, you see they're whitewashing this shit. It went like it used to be 380, and then now they're saying that. But I saw this shit go to $400, 420. So like whatever. It bottomed out here, and they're not even showing the all-time low. This shit dropped down to $22. It dropped down to $22 because I bought $22 and $25. So around here, 2018, I went all in. I took everything I had, Bitcoin, Litecoin. I had some XRP at the time. I had Stellar Lumens. I literally went all in at $22 and $25. I threw it all in. I emptied out what's left of my stocks, all in. Literally all in. I'm Maddie all in. Lol. I think I had like $30,000 or $40,000 of stocks left over, cashed them out, took a tax hit, took a fucking thing hit. Like basically I sold it, had to wait till it had to come out. The price of Litecoin, like that's why I bought it $25 because I did all my crypto all in at $22. And then by the time I got the money into the bank account in order to buy at $25, it fucking like it went up like $3 or $4. I was like, no, because every dollar, literally at that point, $3-4 is a big difference when buying. Bought like $30,000 or $40,000 of everything I had left back at $25, $26, and rode the Litecoin halving. Sold at $120. Sold probably like probably like June 8th or June 9th. Sold there. Dogs. I was like
Nigga Chain Laboratories.
Nigga chain. Some will bridge and others feel the pain. Nigga chain. AI layer 2 technology. Nigga chain. Quantum proof Gorillion TPS. Nigga chain.
And by Nigga Chain AI layer 2. Give a fuck about what your bitch thinks. Give a fuck about what a broke nigga thinks. Give a fuck about what your mama thinks. This is Nigga Chain.
Woo! Saved my motherfucking portfolio. And I literally sold out of like 90% of my Litecoin, dumped it into Ethereum at the time. What was Ethereum's price at? Let's look. So let's just say, let's call it June 10th, right? June 10th. Let me look at Ethereum right there. 2019, June 10th. Let's see, Ethereum. Let's see where we at. Let's go to 2019. God damn it. Wait, let me go over here. June. Yeah. Yeah, June 10th, around that time, dumped it pretty much all of it into Ethereum, anticipation for the launch of Hex. So like, yeah. Oh, 2019, not 2019. Yeah. And that Ethereum, and I didn't use all the Ethereum, obviously, because I kept a portion of it and stuff, but there's a certain amount that I decided to do. And then I also eventually I started focusing on my DCAs, like bought a full Bitcoin. And like, this is really like that trade was like really one of the big backbones of my portfolio and stuff back in the day. And then two, you didn't really, and then the beautiful thing is you didn't have to report on taxes back in the day on crypto. She
broke nigga alert. 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 Broke nigga alert.
No, there was no crypto taxes until 2021. So things are great. I'm telling you, man, when I say this shit was all right. Shit was all right back in the day. That was some shit, bro. I love that shit, dude. Anyways, I digress. But like, you know, it was very nice, you know, and basically, yeah. Then I multiplied that Ethereum into like insane returns, bro. So like I threw it into Hex at the bottom there. I bought a lot of Hex, staked it out, and it did very well. So, I mean, I ended up making more money investing in Hex than I did in the Ethereum, as well as a lot of the other investments I did in Phantom. I did very well with Phantom. I bought Phantom at 16 cents, 30 cents, and did very well with Phantom. Did very well with like a lot of the coins we did back in the day and stuff. So it was very good, man. You know, Solana, I did okay with Solana, but I wasn't that heavy duty. I was more, you know, I was in a lot of other coins and stuff, but we did pretty good. Tomb shares was incredible. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, like, I think we're gonna have an alt season, right? Of course, but yeah, I think we got another super chat in. Yeah, Jet Set Holiday, $5 super chat. What's your conservative and aggressive price targets for nobody? Well, nobody's asking but you. But all right, let's see. Oh boy, when will you learn? So we've got Nobody's Sausage. My conservative top for nobody is probably like 300 million market cap. If I were to give you like a real in the middle there, probably like 6 to 800 million is probably like a really average. Could nobody go to billion if things go crazy enough? I think, yeah. I think it does have the strength to do it and stuff. That would be a big flex right there, man. Caught a. Can you imagine that shit, man? Like, I mean, I've already done it already. I mean, like, I've already caught something that done that. I mean, I caught Pepe at like nothing market cap, and it went to like $11 billion. So like, I already caught a dub on that one. But like, caught another one. I caught nobody at 4 million to $1 billion. I mean, what is that? Let's do 1,000 because there's 1,000 millions in $1 billion divided by 4, a 250x. You know
how they legends, they doing podcasts. They said, we make more money than you, nigga. We sit here and make more money than you. I know you don't want to play the Cash App, open your bank account game on the phone when we see each other. I know you don't want to open the phones up and see how much niggas got in the account. You made $2 million.
I know you don't want no ATM battle, nigga.
Yeah, nigga don't want to, nigga, we make more money than you, nigga. You talking about, oh, they podcast. Nigga, because we getting chicken. We make more money than you.
We just threw 25,000 in a cow for nothing. Tell them what you did. And then cool thing is I've been able to trade this pretty well. We got I think the Moon Gang, the last Moon Gang we had, I think on my channel, we sold it right here. Right here. We told everyone to take profits. Look what happened. And now we're getting pretty close. I mean, looks like nobody wants to keep the 70 range. So if you want to like DCA a little now, I think it's okay. Whatever you sold off, I think you put half of it now. I think that'd be fine. It can come down to like right here. So like the first level will be like right here to here, basically. There's really not, because how strong Solana is right now. So basically the way it is right now is that people are selling off nobody probably into Solana, right? So if Solana goes down slightly, this will then crash to here, basically down to about a 60 or like high 50 million market cap, and that's where you can go hard. So I think that's why some people are kind of waiting right now. So like if I take a look at Solana right now, right, Solana is very strong, but if Solana keeps its relative strength and keeps going up right here, right, let's just look at the last 3 months. Look at that. If it keeps going up like this, right, and I've been calling this since $180. So last 3 months, probably like since 180 or so. I saw a lot of strength here, so I was like, oh, okay, this is going to continue up. I felt a small alt season starting right now, and then like, yeah, it's been confirmed. I think it's confirmed now on Solana. We're in a meme coin alt season right now on Solana. DC doing TA, lol. I like keeping my TA simple and stuff because the market is retarded. Mull on that for a second. Let that really let that hit you real quick.
This is nothing new. This is nothing new. Are you new? Are you new to the trenches?
Are you new to the trenches? Is Punkey going to come back? I believe so. Yeah. Absolutely. So I think it'll come back, but it's more than likely it won't start moving until like $280 Solana. And so those are ones where like people like them, but like they're so beat up right now that there'll be a later rotation. So like let's go back to like anyway, let me just finish the whole Solana point I was making here. So basically Solana is we were in officially, I'd say we were in one about like $220 is what I said. And then look what's happened recently. Like it just started going up. So we're in a Solana run right now, the beginning of a Solana run. Solana is usually one that's been leading it in terms of the majors because a lot of people have money in it. So a lot of alts, even like nobody actually was all-time highing while it was ranging between 180 and 220. And now since it's breaking new all-time highs, nobody are taking profits, just kind of like how I thought. And so right now, so you see the nobody price, how it's down in the 70 million market range. Pretty good, right? After we took some profits. And I'd said, I'm taking 15 to 30% profits in terms of the bag, right? If I have 100 tokens, I'm taking 30 tokens to 15 tokens in profit into USDC or Solana. I did Solana. Now we got a little more bang for my buck. And then when you buy lower, that's actually when things work out really well. It's like you sell into the L1 goes up and the coin keeps going down, and then you buy back into the coin, and then your purchasing power went up. Then you bought in, and then you buy, and you're getting even more on your coins. It's fucking beautiful. But when we think we're topping, let's just say like, oh, Solana's at $420. $420 might be the next top for Solana, legitimately, just because it's a mean number. And then that's probably where I would probably like 420 and no lies, probably where I start getting a little antsy on Solana, where I start all my profit taking will be into USDC, Solana, and meme coins, and heavily taking profits on meme coins. But we'll talk about that in the cash out course, because guess what? During the whole month of October, we're going to be in the courses. So we're going to be on YouTube for the whole month of September. And literally, our YouTube channels are going to be turned off for the whole month of October. We're going to be teaching classes for all of October in the CMC and the cash out course. Clip that shit. We're going to be gone for the whole month of October. Hope you guys get in, dogs, because man, it's going to be some money out here, dogs.
Imagine selling now. Honestly, man. Fucking imagine it. Looking at your fucking kids in the eyes and being like, you know what? I'm real sorry, my youths. Daddy fucking went and got a sex change. You know what I mean? No more big dick. Daddy got a fat pussy now, okay? You're fucking weakling. Fuck that, man. I can't look my children in the eyes knowing that daddy fucking sold on dumps. On fucking dumps, man. You fucking idiots. Who the fuck is selling? I don't know anyone selling. My team ain't selling. I know bag hunters ain't fucking selling. Gem hunters ain't selling. So who the fuck is selling? Michael Saylor buying. Grayscale buying. Elon Musk on the Tesla cash flow fund is buying. So who the fuck is selling? I tell you who's selling. Little weekend pussios that didn't even fucking want to be in this game anyway. Didn't understand it. I'm in it for the tech. Fuck off, mate. You ain't.
Yeah. Someone's asking, what is my girl drive? I don't give any personal information about my significant other than she's a fucking annoying twat. Not No, I just for like I don't mind talking about my stuff, but I keep that whole part of my life like off of everything, basically. Maybe one day I'll have my son on stream and shit or something like that, but like it's just smart not like I tell guys all the time, like don't advertise your chick or anything, basically. We've had some moon gangers. Actually, I found some moon gangers at the casino that saw us. So I was like, "Hey, what's going on?" I introduced them and stuff, but everything respectable and stuff like that. But I just don't like, this is how people have died. Like, and I'm not saying you guys, but like usually, how the guys die in these sort of weird cases where they get shot and shit. Is usually the girl. They know who your chick is. They somehow find her Snapchat or Instagram or Facebook or Fuckbook or whatever, and then bitches are always fucking posting stories. Are always posting stories, and could have been a set. Like, didn't Nipsey Hussle die like that? His chick posted their location at the Waffle House, and then pop got, that's how it ended. It's pretty crazy. We saw what happened with Myron and Angie, and so like that. Look, that with the whole Myron and Angie situation, I'm not gonna talk on the relationship, but like from what I saw, incredible relationship. They're really good but like they made a mature decision. That is their relationship, But like people can't just stay out of it. It's crazy. good people. Both of them, really, they're both. Like I know them both really well and stuff, and we've had dinner a lot of times and stuff. So like, sad. I mean, I'm sad that it's like I'm sad they broke up. That sucks, but like, but it is what it is. It's their relationship. Same with the Migos member. Yeah, well, sort of. Didn't the Migos member they were just doing some dumb ass fucking like stupid shit. Like they were playing. They're so rich they could play a real craps game in a casino, and they're playing hood dice in the middle of a street. Was it not Nipsey? It was PB Rock. Yeah, it was a PB Rock. Yeah, it was PB Rock. Nipsey also died for something, but I forgot what happened with him. And then also, how did Extension die? He was like live streaming where he was at with the ops and shit, which like, we'd be live streaming too. So like, but it is what it is. Playing craps in Houston. Yeah. Nipsey got hit by a slants in LA by a snitch. Damn. Nipsey died at a start. Yeah, it's just horrible, man. It's just, that sucks, man. Life goes on. Yeah, sort of. Yeah. Whose life doesn't go on, man? Steve was, the crocodile hunter, Crocodile Dundee and shit, man. I think Steve Irwin's wife says she still hasn't gone on a date. That's pretty good. Shout out to her, man. That's really cool. X died in a motorcycle robbery. I thought he was in his car when he got shot or something. It was something. It's been a while. I do like Juice. I do like. Juice WRLD overdosed in his private jet when he got raided. Damn, dog. That's some dumb shit, bro. I mean, they just take the charge and shit, but that's insane. Like, at some point, you gotta think in your head, like, this is gonna kill me. That's insane. What's your thoughts on Charlie Kirk being criticized by The Rock's daughters? Shut up, bitch. I mean, they're walking in. I mean, they need to shut up. They need to shut the fuck. I mean, I'm surprised The Rock didn't go in there and say, shut the fuck up. What the? I'm gonna snatch your fucking, I'm about to snatch your fucking, your Instagrams, your shit. Shut the fuck up. Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking crazy right now? You bitches are costing us money. Are you fucking crazy? Are you fucking crazy? Like, oh my God, I've slapped the shit out of my daughters, dude. Shut the fuck up. Say, even if you don't like this motherfucker, shut the fuck up. They're over here canceling people on fucking Twitter and shit. The leftists are scared right now. They're like, oh shit, they're trying to cover their tracks because they're like, the right's actually fucking retaliating this time, and the lefties are like, oh no, you're not supposed to retaliate against us. Bro, they're about to take trans people's rights away. Gun rights. Maybe they'll learn. I don't know how I feel about that, but I think it's mostly. I think if you're like trans plus, you're taking like shit so you don't kill yourself. I mean, if you're on antidepressants, man, I don't know, bro. Hey Charlie, wait. This is Miguel, dog. Benjamin Reese. CMC enrollment starts on the 19th and ends on the 25th. It might end on the 26th. I have to look, but yes. But we might end up just doing until the end of the month, just to give people the maximum amount of time, and then we're off of YouTube for all of October, basically. Yeah. They're bringing insane asylums back, which I'm here for, but I'm also like, they use this against Kanye as a way to like the sane asylums, and they used that as a way to like. I thought that was some bullshit with the insane asylums and stuff. Like, you have to be really careful. Like, who has the right to put you in there and stuff like that? It's like, I don't know. I have 200K in Sonic. Shout out to you, Sonny. I think you can do very well. How high do you think Sonic can go? I think you can go pretty high this year. I mean, we'd be lucky to get back up to like $1.40. That's the last all-time high on Phantom. And then I think the real run starts a little later, but it could run harder because like Flying Tulip is scheduled to possibly launch in October. So who knows? Maybe Sonic's kind of one of the last ones running along with like Pulse Chain. Pulse Chain's starting to run a little bit. Mostly seeing on the eHex side, which is pretty nice. Like I kind of like that. I got some nice eHex bags. Pascal, are you invested in AI coins? Of course I am. Mostly FET and Render. Heavier in Render though. Where am I at? Not bad right here, you guys. I mean, hey, we've had a nice little 2x on eHex right here. The BankX wallet's almost completely drained. Finally, those fucking faggots. Odds of a Miami meetup very low. We're doing the launch of the Crypto Mindset course from Vegas. So we're gonna do the Miami one next time. So we're probably gonna do a meetup in Miami next time. If you guys, I mean, me and Charlie are willing to do it. If you guys are in Las Vegas during the 19th to the 30th of this month and stuff, we actually could set up a little meet and greet if you guys want to do it. I'm totally cool with that in Las Vegas and stuff. But we'll do a lot. We did one last time. We had like maybe 4 or 5 guys come out and stuff. It was really cool. We got to play craps, everybody. We're just having fun. But we will definitely probably go smoke a cigar, talk and shit, play some gamble a little bit and stuff like that. So we'll definitely do something fun with the guys in Las Vegas this time. The next Crypto Mindset course will be launching from Miami. So pretty cool. Final bull run price for Sonic. I mean, with how it's doing right now, and I mean, it's possible it might just only go to $3, but I'm still pretty hopeful for like a $5 to $8 price on Sonic. But it's very hard. It's very hard people to see that because of the current price and how it's been acting and stuff, and it's being suppressed. Right? I believe, like me and a bunch of other people that in Sonic are believing that it's being suppressed right now because they're trying to sell investors from the NASDAQ and TradFi into buying a discounted Sonic price at below 30 cents right now. I believe that Sonic's being sold to investors at 25 cents right now. So $1.40 is probably very likely the top for the year on Sonic, I believe. Yeah, the conservative price. If it goes higher than that, probably like 220 at most. That's about it. I don't think there's not enough runway. If it does, God, thank you. But like, even with the billion extra TVL, like if I were to like look at like Sonic as an example, right? Let's go to DeFi Llama. Where's Sonic at? Oh, where's Sonic? So right now, we topped out here at 1.12. Let's call it 1.12 billion dollars. Right now we're at 362 million. I think a flying tulip will probably bring about $1 billion back. So the price of Sonic will start going up. Volume, like a lot of the exchange tokens are suffering right now because volume's down. The only one doing substantial volume, like 23 million to $25 million of volume, is just Shadow. Everybody else is doing like nothing. So do you think Las Vegas will get into crypto gambling? Yes, they will. They will, but probably next cycle. They will. It's going to be very dangerous. Miguel, insert that USB into this hole. I'm scared. You can do it, baby. Imagine having a little USB stick. You got to load it with like 10 Ethereum when Ethereum's like, let's see the next cycle, like we're like $12,000 Ethereum. It's boring as fuck. And then like, that's it. 5 Ethereum in the table. Let's go. And then they give you the chips. I'm serious. I could totally happy like, hey, I need a marker, or give me a marker, or like, let me pay my marker off. You have a code, sure. And I just like, you're on your phone and you're like, you scan the QR code, send 5 Ethereum, and you pay your marker off. I sent you guys an extra 34,000 and over. Just give me that in chips, sure, Miguel. Totally could happen, dog. Totally could happen. Oh my God, dude.
Hey Jackson, want to come to the beach?
Yeah, but you've got to drive though.
Why can't you drive? I drove last time.
I sold my car.
Why did you sell your car?
I needed some cash for Bitcoin. I thought it was in a dip.
You sold your car.
Don't even worry, Lachlan. I'll be able to buy a brand new BMW with the gains I'm gonna make. Don't even fret.
I'm gonna fret.
That's the last thing you had. You don't have anything left.
Stop fretting. I've got plenty of money. It's just all in crypto. I'm investing.
That's not investing. What if it falls?
It's the future, Lachlan. Why are you all up in my ass about it?
I'm up your ass because I have to buy you lunch every time we go out because you have no money.
My money is in a blockchain. It's all secure there.
You can't spend it. It's not currency.
It's digital currency.
Well, then buy me a Subway.
I can't.
Why not?
They don't take Bitcoin, and also I don't want to spend it anyway.
You can't literally invest all the money you have. You have to keep some of it to be money.
But it's going to grow, Lachlan. You don't understand.
And what's the point of growing it if you're too scared to ever take it out?
Because I'm rich.
You're literally going to die a millionaire with no actual possessions.
I'd rather that than die poor.
I'd rather die poor and have spent all my money on life stuff than die technically rich, but all my money is in fucking Shiba Inu.
And NFTs.
Oh, for fuck's sake, do not get me started.
My NFT is gonna blow, you just wait.
You spent 30 grand on it.
It's a waiting game.
It's a bubble.
You're a bubble.
What?
You're a fucking bubble, mate.
How am I a bubble?
You're worth
Q4 sunny, or is this time different? I think it's different because the whole market, like, I'm leaning very much. It's like I do think it's a very high chance that like we're going, like we are. I think we are going to 26, or like the worst case would be we top out. Bitcoin tops out at whatever. Like let's say 138, 140. That's the top, and then we just recover and we just kind of like we do like an alt run, but like Bitcoin doesn't really go back up. It maybe touches 140 again or stays right below it, and then dies off by April. That would be like the worst bad case. I guess it would be but like that would be bad, but it's very unlikely with how much purchasing companies there are, all this good news coming out. This takes a while for these companies to be able to do the purchases and do all this stuff. And like we have multiple exchanges going public. We have interest rate cut. There's just so much. It's a little different, but like the 4-year cycle is calculated from bottom to bottom, not top to top. But I just love it to be like wrong. And then we're still in 27 pumping. Oh, glorious. But we just have to play it how it is, you know. What should I put 1K into? I mean, it's up to you, dog. Look what's out in the market right now. You can make some good money on Solana. I would have loved you to buy below $200. That would have been fair market and stuff like that. Like 180 would have been really great. Ethereum's a little high right now, unless you're just putting into that, especially because you're looking at alts and stuff. But honestly, Crow token's a good one. Avalanche is pretty decent as well. If you're not into the whole Litecoin thing, I wouldn't do it, right? But like, I think Bonk might be a kind of slept on or play actually. Bonk, even though it's kind of high, it's kind of high in market, 2 billion market cap, but they're obviously the time to buy it was over here. It was down bad, right? We looked at market cap, right? When it was down at like 1.5 billion instead of 2 billion, right? But it hasn't really pumped that much. It's close, but like Bonk is getting a levered out ETF. They have their own version of Pump.Fund, and some people are starting to really back them and stuff. So maybe that might be like a play actually. Let me see if I can show you something real quick. Yeah, and this is why we tell people to, you got to hurry up. Like right here, is this one? Yeah, so like right now, Avalanche is seeking to raise $1 billion for 2 crypto treasury companies. That's pretty good. And then, so here's this. Trump-backed World Liberty Financial is introducing a Project Wings in collaboration with Bunk Fund and Radium. Now that means Bunk's going to do good, and so will Radium, offering potential promotional rewards in USD1 trading pairs on Bunk Fund to support the broader stablecoin adoption in the Solana ecosystem. PayPal Mafia, Trump administration, Solana. And some Radium. Like some of these dots I'm putting here, you guys. I mean, some of these dots, they're not bad. Look at this. This is a meme that I've been playing for over a year. And just look, if you listen, this is why you gotta be careful who you listen to. Rush.
I hate when people say Soul season this, we have a meme super cycle. I was talking to this one guy and he said, oh, Trump coin was gonna save the market. Brother, have you seen what's been going on? We have every celebrity launching meme coins. Soul's damn near close to $200 fucking dollars. For fuck's sakes! My mom texted me about fucking Trump coin. I can't believe all these people saying, oh, Soul's gonna bounce back here. This and that. Like, shut the fuck up. If I hear this one more fucking time, I'm gonna take a dildo and shove it up your ass, you fucking dickhead. We are going to zero, goddammit.
We're at 240 now. Oh, I love it. Probably heading to $420 short term. Oh, fuck, man. I should play one more time.
I hate when people say Soul season this, we have a meme super cycle. I was talking to this one guy and he said, oh, Trump coin was gonna save the market. Brother, have you seen what's been going on? We have every celebrity launching meme coins. Soul's damn near close to $200 fucking dollars. For fuck's sakes! My mom texted me about fucking Trump coin. I can't believe all these people saying, oh, Soul's gonna bounce back here. This and that. Like, shut the fuck up. If I hear this one more fucking time, I'm gonna take a dildo and shove it up your ass, you fucking dickhead. We are going to zero, goddammit.
Somebody asked me what's my favorite meme coin. Pepe or nobody, but like probably EHEX. Honestly, probably, fuck, man. I mean, shit, dude. That's funny. So this is interesting. So there's kind of a trifecta here. Trump administration means they'll be allowed to pump and money coming in. It's okay. So Bonk's a part of it now. Now Radium's a part of it. And Crow's a part of it. World Liberty Fi, Bonk, Radium, Crow token. Interesting. I mean, the biggest seller of EHEX is out, dogs. He's got I think someone said I think he's got $65,000 left of EHEX when he had millions of dollars. So what's left? Who's going to dump it now? And if Ethereum keeps going up, and Rackham's only invested in PHEX, no EHEX. Yeah, BankX. BankX is basically almost out of EHEX. And Rackham said he's not buying EHEX. He's only buying PHEX. I find that to be bullish. Interesting. Is there any other good news here? Let's see. Where's the other stuff I was going to show you guys? Where is it? Where is it? Grayscale buy-in. Oh yeah, there's also this right here as well. So this is kind of why I've been I don't know, Chainlink is not a coin I really like very much, but I got Caliber becomes the first NASDAQ listed firm with a Chainlink focused treasury strategy after initial token purchase. So even Chainlink's got a treasury company now, so you got to be a little more bullish on Chainlink. So there's right now it's just buy coins you like that are medium risk to safer. That if they're safer, you got to make sure they have a company that's going to buy them, like a treasury company. This is why I call the stream treasury season. You either buy a safe L1, or you go a little more. You buy the ecosystem side a little bit. But if you're risky, that's why I've been recommending. Well, I shouldn't say recommending. I was just saying personally, I think it's right now is Sui's about to pop off. That's why I converted 20% of my Sui into the ecosystem, which is Miguel. How could you piece of shit? How could you? How dare you take risk? Well, some of us have testicular fortitude, you know, but like, we look here, Sui. Well, I got into Bluefin, I got into Deep, 17% up on the last 24 hours, 3% up to Bluefin. This was a while ago. I mean, a few weeks ago, basically, I got in. So let's see how from a week, let's say from 4 weeks ago. Hey, look, the low. Not bad. Not bad. Did okay on that one. Let's see on Deep. Deep's probably a little more on it. Yeah, probably closer there. So Deep hasn't really pumped much, but got into Deep. Got into where is it? Lofi. I know Lofi was at the shitter, so we bought the low on this bitch. Not a 2x exactly, but up decent amount on Lofi. Probably up 60% on Lofi right now. Very good. And I also got into, where is it? Am I blind? Where am I? Oh, boy, when will you learn? Cetus token. Let's see how the token's doing. Yeah, just starting to pump, but not very much. But hey, probably at the bottom right now, Cetus. So that's the 4 tokens I put money into. 3 kind of DEXs and DEXs lending platforms and stuff like that, and 1 into the meme coin that I found the best, which is Lofi, basically. Do with that what you will. It sucks. You make us trade and buy the lows. I know. Just remember, DCC said this at this time. Remember? People be fucking forgetting, dogs. But it is what it is. So thank you so much for joining me. I got to watch Canelo fight. I think Canelo's going to win. Something's telling me 5th round, but I'll probably go 6th round. I think if it's no knockdown by then, it's going to go to distance probably, and I think it's going to be some crooked judge shit. But Tony, calm down, dog. So with that, man, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to join the Citadel, you guys. We've got, it's climbing. We got 560 people in there right now. The Citadel is powerful. For every month you're in the Citadel, you get $50 off the next crypto mindset course, which will go live. If you can't join the crypto mindset course for some reason, join the Citadel. That way you won't be left behind. We always give some bonus webinars in October too. Because we'll be off of YouTube completely. We'll still be in the Citadel. We're gonna invite you guys to some webinars during the month of October, so you guys won't be by yourselves. But YouTube, we're gonna be out of here, bro. So you guys got us, right? You got me and Charlie for all of September, and we're gone for all of October. I love you guys. Good night, and yeah, let's go make this money.
Is that Pokemon?
Hello, I'm Clarence Claymore.
Shut the fuck up here.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Clarence.
Those brutal words hurt my skin.